Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just What I am playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In last episode we continued grinding for the final couple of things that we still needed. And in this episode, unless if I missed a square somewhere, we should be done. I also have all of the items, so I'm pretty sure that I don't think I missed anything. Crap. Give me a moment, I'm gonna check out the entire map. Because I want to be sure. I want this to be a 100% playthrough and then be done with it. Okay, I double checked, and aside from the rooms that are up here, I should be done. I think the save room is to the right, so let's go and check out what's in this room first. It is a heart refresh. Alright. Let us go and save our game. I'm also really high level, I'm really freaking powerful, so I don't think the final boss is going to be an issue for me anymore. But whatever, it's for the sake of the 100%. And even still, I never really care about being OP. In any game anyway, so... I like choosing the final bosses. Okay. Now I need to be careful that I don't enter the center part of this room. Because if I do, then I'll activate the final battle, which is kind of bad, because then I won't be able to, get these final freaking squares. Whoopsie. Spoilers! I think it's pretty obvious that this is the final battle. There's not much left anymore. Okay, there's only this one square in the middle, and then we're done. There we go.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont?
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
I do not know how this battle works, because I've never fought this guy before. What I do know is that I do a lot of damage, and I take no damage.
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
Behold my true form and despair!
I'm kind of waiting for the moment when he just inevitably fucking dies and I win. Goodbye.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Well, that was easy. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you grind. But I'm not complaining. I like it. I like it a lot. I like being OP. I do definitely remember, like, even after grinding a lot, I do remember Aria of Sorrow being a lot more difficult to go through, so that's going to be interesting. But this is also an older game, so I feel like older games are more easily broken in a certain way, so... I, in any case, enjoyed this. This game is fun. Grinding was... It was manageable to a certain degree, I would say. It took me a hell of a lot of time, especially like the final guard stuff, that took me a long ass time. And the sword also, like the spectral sword thing. Well, a lot of things just took me a lot of time, but I enjoy doing it.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
I'm sorry. I can't let him disappear from my life.
It's all right. Go after him. Perhaps you can save his haunted soul.
Thank you, Richter. Fare thee well.
And yourself, dear lady.
Welcome to the end of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, this game is fun. This game is just a hell of a lot of fun. I can definitely... Wow, mute. Lyrics. I can definitely see why people... why this would be some people's favorite game, like... of all time. I can definitely see that. This game is really fun. It would also be a very nostalgic game for a lot of people. For me, not particularly, because I... You know, I never had a PS1. And I do remember playing on a PS1. But I played Crash Bandicoot as opposed to Castlevania. But I enjoyed this. I enjoy most Metroidvanias, I would say. It's kind of my style of game that I really like to play. I have RPGs that I like to play, and then there's this that I like to play. I like to play a lot of things, really. I don't really have a set thing. The only thing that I don't like are horror games and first-person shooting games. That's the only things that I don't like. Aside from that, this was fun. This was very interesting also, to actually thoroughly explore this game in its entirety, I would say. Getting all the things, getting all the map squares. Finally, I wouldn't say mastering, but in any case, becoming more... how should you say it? Becoming more accustomed to having to do like different button inputs and all that jazz. At a certain point, I could do Soul Steal, with relative ease. The same with the other ones. So that's nice. And aside from that, I don't really have anything else to say, to be quite honest. This game took a lot of time. Well, a lot more time than I guess I needed to give it, but I think this game definitely deserves the time that I spent on it. And after this, I'm going to be playing some Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm not going to be doing it as a Let's Play, by the way. Maybe at some point, but right now I just want to play it again myself. It's also Halloween tonight, which it would be actually like 1 year ago since I played that game. So I really like that game, so I really want to play it again. I played the living crap out of Luigi's Mansion 2, for instance. I played that game like yearly or something, so that might be the same with Luigi's Mansion 3. But when it comes to the Castlevania series, because some people are only here for this Let's Play and not particularly for all the rest of the shenanigans that I'm doing. When it comes to the Castlevania series, the idea that I have is to play all of the games that are like this. So, Aria of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, I think. Harmony of Dissonance is another one, I think. And maybe also Circle of the Moon, but I'm not sure. Not sure if that is counted as a game like this. So I'll have to do some research regarding which one I want to do next. But I'm definitely going to continue doing this. And then at the end of all of this stuff, I'm also going to be playing through Bloodstain again. So that's also going to be quite interesting. Because I'm, just like I did with this playthrough, I'm going to be thoroughly exploring all of these games, getting everything that I can, and checking out all the different things. So all of these games are going to be very interesting for me to thoroughly explore. And then after I'm done with the Castlevania franchise, well, I don't know. I still have to play Metroid Fusion. And I guess that's it, really. There's also Metroid Dread, but I'm going to leave Metroid Dread alone for a little bit, because I've played that game. Well, I've done 2 playthroughs of it. Like my original playthrough. Oh no, I've done 3 of those. Right. I've done the normal playthrough, like my original blind playthrough. Then I did a hard mode playthrough where I went through the game as fast as I could and getting all the ending screens. Then I played the game through normal again, going as fast as I could, and then I also 100%ed the same file to have all of the things unlocked on one save file. Jesus. So that's my plan, I would say, with Castlevania franchise. I might at some point in my life do Super Castlevania 4, but I'm not sure. I've beaten that game once, and I gotta say, I don't think I want to beat it again. I really like the game aesthetically, but playing it is a pain in the ass. At least in my opinion, of course. Don't like how clunky our Belmont is in that game. Now I think in the main menu I can see how much of the map I have. Or just how much percentage I have. Let's see. So it's... I actually don't have... The thing is, the reason why I don't have the maximum stuff that I can get, I think, is because I didn't get all of the items. There's a lot of food items. There's a lot of... I guess just food and attacking items, which I never got. Reason being is because it's kind of pointless, really. I don't need to collect all of that stuff. That's not... There's also not there's not a collection thing for it, for instance. If you know what I mean. It isn't... There isn't a book that... I'm sorry, my brain is melting. There, for instance, isn't a book that I can fill in with all of the different things that I can get. So I just decided to be like, nah. So I think that's where the last couple of percentages are gonna go towards. It's me getting all of those things. But that's it, my friends. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed this episode and this Let's Play. I've just said I was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you're interested in any other shenanigans that I might be doing, I have a lot of content on my channel. A lot more than you would probably expect. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.